On today's tips and tricks, we're going to cover a relatively unknown Bowie knife technique known as the Mountainman grip, or edge in, blade up. Now, why would anybody use a large knife like this in this fashion? Now, typically, most modern interpretations of Bowie knife fighting come out of European saber. So what we get is very saber-like movements and very saber-like strategies. In fact, the basic guards with a Bowie knife are European saber guards. The quick attacks, if you'd like to call them that, the snap cut, the back cut, these are saber techniques. But that's a dueling style. And what you should experiment and play with is Mountainman style. Mountainman style is the reverse grip, well, reverse edge in. And it allows a large knife like this to become much more usable in extreme close combat. The edge in doesn't change any of your techniques like the snap cut or the back cut. But the advantage it gives you is off a thrust, you're now able to use your body weight, your hips, your lats to rip this cutting edge out of your opponent. So when you go from the extreme largo range of dueling to up close, you have the ability to rip. Now this also works really well on parries and dealing with anything coming in from the right side. Typically, we would block and then repost. But with the edge in, we don't block, we void and cut and fillet that arm as it gets pulled back. We reach around behind our opponents and slice. We target their eyes. We target their arms. We target their weapon hand. All very useful in that extreme close combat. When you get into grappling range and you're on top of your opponent, that's where this really shines. Because now you're hooking with it, you're pulling with it, you're thrusting up with it and ripping out. So it's more of a methodology applied to a strategy. I suggest you get out there with your training partners. Get a training knife, not a live blade, and play with these techniques. Add them to your repertoire. It's a very unique American method of using the knife, and I think you'll learn a lot playing with it. So y'all take care and have a good one.